Q&A Tuesday, all your voice questions answered. Camera confidence basics, the 5 tips to looking like a pro when you go live. If you're a coach, a trainer, or an author, then you know the fastest way to business success is to get your message to a greater audience. And that means whether you like it or not, you need to get confident in front of the camera. So in this video, I'll be teaching you some very basic camera tips to make sure that when you press go live, you're not going to feel like an idiot. Or worse, avoid the camera completely. By avoiding these few simple mistakes, you're going to look and sound more like a pro when you're presenting on camera. So let's go. Hi, I'm Elisa James, holistic voice and presentation coach, and you're watching The Voice of Confidence TV. It's the place to be if you want to learn how to share your message with a strong, confident, and powerful voice for life. But before we get started, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and give me some love below and let me know you're here. Okay, let's dive right in. These are the 5 basic tips that you need to know before you go live. Number 1, don't hold the camera. Make sure that when you're going live, most of your videos are at least set with your camera in a tripod. So the camera frame is nice and stable. People get really distracted with the camera wobbling around and your arm gets tired and then you have to keep changing arms. It's fine every now and then. But as a business owner, you want to look and sound more professional. So get yourself a little tripod. They're really low cost these days, and you can just pop it in the tripod and put it on your desk. Or get one of those tripods that you can wrap around a tree if you like to do videos in nature. At the very least, get a selfie stick and hold it against your body. That will keep the selfie stick nice and stable. So whatever you do, just be stable with your camera and put the camera in a tripod. Number 2, keep the background free of distraction. The worst thing that you can do is sit at your desk and have it covered in papers and things behind you and an open cupboard. I've seen people shooting with open doors. It just looks messy and it is distracting. The best way to shoot is just choose somewhere that's very plain and simple. Remember, people want to see and hear you. They want to hear your message. They want to hear your voice. They don't want to be distracted by things in the background. So today I've got a very simple backdrop with bricks on it, so it's the least distracting for you so you can listen to the message. So wherever you want to shoot, make sure it's quiet and free of distractions. Number 3, look at the lens. Now, a lot of people do this wrong, especially in selfie mode. They're holding the camera, but they've forgotten which way the camera is on their phone, over this way or over this way. And a lot of the times I see people actually looking at their own image on the camera instead of the lens. Now, if I was looking at my image, which I can't on this camera, but say I would be looking over here. Now, do you see that as an audience member now, you're going to feel a little less engaged because I'm actually looking somewhere else. I'm not looking directly at you. When I'm looking directly at you, you feel engagement with the person who's speaking. You're going to get a higher level of engagement and feeling and connection with the listener, with the end user, if you look directly into the lens. So make sure you know where your lens is, and maybe put a little sticker on it. And that way, no matter what's going on in the video, you'll know exactly where the lens is and you can connect directly with your audience. Number 4, clean your lens. This is a really simple tip, but so many people when they're beginning, they forget to do it. You simply put a thumbprint over your lens and the video quality will look like it's cloudy and fuzzy and certainly not clear. And it's simply the fact that the lens has not been cleaned. So make sure just before you go live, you give the lens on both sides of the camera a little bit of a wipe so you have a crystal clear look to your screen. Remember, it's all about the least amount of distractions possible so that your audience can be engaged with you and your voice and your message. Number 5, make sure you frame yourself correctly. The correct frame is also very important because it just looks better. You don't want to have too much gap above your head, and you certainly don't want to be out of frame. The only thing is that if you would like to put text up on your video, like this, you might want to stand slightly to one side so text can go here. However, for most people, if you're not going to do that and you're simply going live with no bells and whistles, then stay approximately in the middle of the frame. It's going to make the video look more professional and well-centered. And again, the least distractions possible. You don't want people to be bothered by the fact that you're a bit crooked or a little bit of out of frame. It's going to be distracting for the end user. So here's a quick recap. Number 1, use a tripod. Keep that frame nice and stable. Number 2, keep the background really simple so it's free of distractions and noise. Number 3, look directly in the lens so you can engage with your audience. Number 4, clean your lens. Make sure that your picture is not going to look fuzzy. There's nothing worse than a fuzzy picture. And number 5, frame it nicely so there's a little bit of room above your head, a little bit of room on the sides, and you've got head and shoulders in camera. Now, if you found that helpful today, please subscribe to my channel and comment below. Now, I would love to know if you have any questions or comments around voice. Let me know what the biggest issue that you're struggling with, whether it's on camera, on stage, or on podcast, or if there's something in your own voice that you just want to fix. And I would love to shoot a video just for you. So thank you so much for tuning in to the Voice of Confidence TV. I'm Elisa James, your friendly neighborhood voice coach. I'll see you next time.